2012.
And what are we picking at tonight, Vince?
Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
And I got plenty to pick at this movie.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
I bet you do.
It wasn't very good, Vince.
I actually enjoyed it. The only problem I had with, or the biggest problem I had with the movie was that all the scares are really in the trailer. And once you see them in the film, it doesn't really scare you because you've seen the trailer.
Well, the problem I had, the thing is, the movie had potential. It had potential to be something really good and scary, but I don't know. It just seemed like it dragged it out and dragged it out and dragged it out, and it was like, okay, you know, it wasn't very. I mean, I don't know. It was boring, I guess I could say.
What? You actually got bored by a film like this?
It was just boring.
It's a monster movie, which hadn't been out in quite some time. We hadn't seen any kind of little monsters anywhere, and it was a monster film. And I actually enjoyed that, and I thought Dave would actually have enjoyed that too. And I remember after we saw the film, I was telling Dave, you have to go see this. You have to go see the movie. He didn't want to see it, so now he's finally watched it, and he's bored with it.
There's so many things wrong with the film, and I don't know how to say it without having any spoilers here. But it's like, okay, I'm going to throw up a spoiler alert for those. And it's not spoiling any major things of the film. You know, I'm not giving away the ending of it or the plot holes or anything. So there's a scene in the film, Vince, where little monster things are attacking the girl in a library. Do you remember the scene?
Yes.
There's like a sliding wall there where the books are at, and she takes the thing and she crushes one of the little creatures, and it dies.
Okay.
You have a dead little freaking monster creature thing. Why would you stay in that house? Why would you still stay there? And she's been taking pictures, just pictures of like 5,000 pictures of these things. And if she showed these parents these pictures, why would they not vacate the house? Why would they still stay there?
Well, I think they left soon after that, didn't they?
That would be the point where, okay, there's little crazy monster creatures in our house. We aren't spending the night here for another 2 nights, you know. I would be out the door. I'd be down the street. I'd be at a hotel somewhere. I wouldn't stay in the house.
She did do it mostly to show her parents that she wasn't nuts, that she wasn't crazy.
And then they never showed that creature. She never opened the thing up and it fell on the floor. And they're like, oh my God, look, it's a crushed little creature. They never even showed it or looked at it or anything. It's like, you know, that was like a big scene where if you're going to kill a monster and they reveal the monster to the other group of people, they'd be like, oh my God, look. Yeah, they didn't even show it. They're like, oh, okay, let's stay in the house for like another week. No, why would you do that?
Okay, well, I don't know. I guess these parents weren't that scared of it.
Yeah, I think I would be scared of something like that. If something like that was crawling across my floor, yeah, I would like up over this desk and out the door, you know, rather than saying, oh, let's stay in the house for another couple weeks. It'll be okay.
Make friends. Well, the creatures did say,
we want to be friends.
And the guy, they attack the guy, the one guy, and he's up in the freaking hospital, half dead, his whole face caved in. They're like, well, let's stay in the house for another week. We're not going to get hurt.
Yeah, but they didn't know about the creatures at that point.
I'm saying after that, and they seen what they did to that guy, and then they believe that the creatures are in the house. Why don't they leave?
I don't know, Dave.
Exactly.
Well, like I said, there's lots of parts of this movie that has a lot of potential, and it just doesn't go anywhere. It's like, or it doesn't go far enough. It doesn't go to where it could go with it. Like, I like the whole thing about these little gnomes being in, you know, this house, and they wanted children's teeth and all this. You know, it was a creepy thing to begin with. I mean, the whole beginning of the movie, you're like, whoa, that's really creepy. But once the creatures are revealed, they're revealed so much that they're not scary.
So what are you giving this movie?
Well, I would actually give this movie, because I was disappointed in it, not being as scared as I was of the trailer. The trailer was actually creepy and scary, and it actually scared the audience that I was with. So I would end up giving this movie a 3 out of 5.
I would give Alone in the Dark a 1.5 out of 5. And then when it just ends, it's like, good.
This is pretty freaky.